Over the weekend, more than 3,000 College Station customers were left without power, some nearly for 5 hours.
It's the latest in a string of outages across the Twin Cities. News 3's Whitney Miller talked to local officials about the power going out as the heat goes up.
And I heard a big boom. Not quite sure what it was. All the power went off, and of course the wife come running outside. Thought I did something.
But he didn't. Carrie Graff says he was doing some chores around the house Saturday when all of a sudden his power and others in the Woodland Hills neighborhood went out.
But the power was off about 4 hours.
Like most of his neighbors, Graff says he contacted College Station Utilities to find out what was going on.
Just a recording saying, you know, it's going to be turned on at such and such time, and then they'd call back and say it'd be on at this time. Really didn't get any definite answers though.
And that's because crews didn't know the exact cause. Director of Electric Utilities Timothy Crabb says they were still trying to determine what happened.
We're still looking into what caused it. It's very complex.
Very complex, and because of the heat, very time consuming.
If that would have happened during the winter, it would have been easier to switch the load to other feeders that are served from other substations. But because of the additional load, because of the heat, it took us a little bit more time to disperse that load.
Even though the cause of Saturday's outage is still being determined, Crabb doesn't believe it's heat related. He says his team is working around the clock to make sure customers can keep their power on.
Not very convenient when something like that happens, but we stuck it out a little bit and it came back on, and we were just fine.
In College Station, Whitney Miller, News 3.
Both Bryan and College Station Utilities say even though temperatures are going to continue to rise this summer, their systems are designed to handle that increase.
Now, BTU recommends customers take part in conserving energy by keeping your AC at or above 78 degrees, turning off lights when you're not in the room, and turning off appliances when you're not using them.